What's up guys, this is vanilla, not the flavor, which is the sweet. Weeaboos, the cancer of the anime and manga community. They lurk in every corner of the internet and display their passionate insults to everyone. But there are still questions that bug me regarding these people. Why do they do it? What do they do wrong? Is there a remedy for being a weeaboo? So as much as I hate to do it, here's the defense of weeaboos. So if you don't know what weeaboos are, well, I'm gonna help explain to you. Also known as weebs, weeaboos are fanatics of anime and manga who are so engrossed with the media that their passion is often translated as a mockery for the community and its culture. They're known for talking using Japanese words and phrases and usually brag about the superiority of the Japanese culture. Need an example? Well, imagine your friend started watching, say, Dragon Ball on your recommendation. Moments later, he starts replicating the moves and quoting the lines of the show in an eccentric manner. Now that's all good and well, until he starts bragging about how great the show is and how it's superior than any show out there, only after watching a few episodes. He claims to be an expert without actually completing the series or doing relevant research to add his or her knowledge. So, you cringing yet? So through that example, it's understandable why the community hates them so much. But what if I told you that what they're doing is actually something that they cannot control? And before you start hating me for this, let me finish. Let's go back to the example. From that, we can see that the person actually has a genuine interest for the show. Moments later, he starts replicating the moves and quoting the lines of the show in an eccentric manner. His passion is displayed through his actions. Similar to how we show our passion for anything we love, be it cooking or maybe just filming in front of a camera. So, what went wrong? Again, let's go back to the example. Until he starts bragging about how great the show is and how it's superior than any show out there, only after watching a few episodes. Suddenly, he's a weeb. Now, why do you think that is? Why did he suddenly present his passion through an insulting and annoying manner? One reason I can think of is the lack of knowledge towards the media. So, how can you prove that you are not a weeb? Good evidence would be the amount of information you know about the show, and the understanding of the said show by recalling each scene or constructing proper criticism. If you're asked of your opinion of, say, Goku's behavior and personality, you wouldn't simply say that he's strong and he's powerful. You can also say that he's a jolly character who works hard to gain the strength that he needs to protect his loved ones. Or if you're a realist, you would say he's a douchebag who always leaves his wife with his sons and then he suddenly takes the son away for a life-threatening situation which every mother would be scared of. Yeah, that took a turn for the worse. If you're not into criticism, maybe you can tell them additional information about the work. You can give facts about the origin of the story, the setting, the characters, etc. And yes, you'll sound like a nerd, but that's technically what otakus are. Another solution would be to keep it all to yourself. Just because you love something doesn't mean everybody in the whole world does. We should understand that everyone has their own passion and their own opinion about a certain topic. It's better to keep it in rather than insult the community. And as sad as it is, this is also how otakus deal with this problem outside of their comfort zone. It's very embarrassing for us otakus to rant about our passions to other people. And it's even more embarrassing when someone else does it. Yeah, we're very shy in real life. Yeah. If you do want to talk or rant about something, do it to a person who actually has the same interests as you. And that, my friends, is why online forums exist. Last but not least, let's be sensitive. If you appreciate something, well, there's nothing really wrong with that, really. But if you're not careful with what you say or what you do, you might get into a lot of trouble. Weeaboos in this case aren't always aware of their actions or even what they say, leading them to insult a community or even an entire nation. And one factor to their cluelessness may be perhaps of their belief that the stereotypes are actually real. Stereotypes such as Japanese men only eat ramen and pocky, or Japan is totally like anime, are believed to be true. Thus, they are unaware of the mockery that they commit. Realistically, there's no stopping stereotypes. But we can oppose these beliefs by showing these people about the truth, that these stereotypes aren't real and this is what Japan really is. If you want to understand Japanese, learn the language. Don't depend on subtitles or quotes in anime because in real life that doesn't exist. You have to read all these. It fell down. If you want to know more about Japanese culture, go read about it. I mean, Japanese literature has a lot to offer, and it always shows Japanese culture through every page. Or if you have the money, you can experience Japan yourself. Don't always depend on stereotypes because they are not always real. I mean, stereotype in Asians is that we're all yellow. But no, I'm freaking white. In the end, weeaboos are just fans that need moderation for their passion. And we just have to explain to them the limits and the truth of the community which they want to be part of. But what do you guys think? Are weeaboos a threat to the community? Or are they just people who want to join the community but do not know how to approach the community? Leave your answers in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Hope you were educated. And if you did enjoy, leave a like and also subscribe down there for more videos like this. As always, this is vanilla. Not the flavor, but just the sweet.